Will Smith may face one of ugliest divorces as Jada shares healing message over slap Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith's marriage might be in trouble after the actor's controversial actions at the Oscars, according to reports. It has been alleged that if the couple were to split, they could be facing one of the ugliest divorces in showbiz history. Jada recently shared a rare insight into how the family have been dealing with the fallout from the Oscars. In a statement issued at the beginning of her show Red Table Talk's new season, Jada said, "Considering all that has happened in the last few weeks, the Smith family has been focusing on deep healing. Some of the discoveries around our healing will be shared when the time calls. Until then, the table will continue offering itself to powerful, inspiring, and healing testimonies like that of our incredibly impressive first guest. Thanks for joining us." This comes as tensions have reportedly grown between Men in Black actor Will and his wife Jada following the chaotic events of the Oscars last month. Will shocked the world when he walked across the stage to slap Chris Rock live on television after the comedian made a joke about his wife. Cameras caught Will seemingly laughing at the joke about his wife's shaved head, due to her alopecia diagnosis, before quickly changing his behavior after seeing Jada's expression. While Will has since apologized to both the Academy and Chris for his extremely public outburst, reports claim the incident has put a strain on their marriage. An insider claimed, "Ever since the Oscars scandal, tensions between them have been palpable. There have been problems for years, but they're barely speaking right now. If they were to split, Will has a fortune of $350 million that Jada would be entitled to half of under California law. It could be one of the ugliest divorces in showbiz history and drag on longer than Angelina's and Brad's did." An insider claimed, "Ever since the Oscars scandal, tensions between them have been palpable. There have been problems for years, but they're barely speaking right now. If they were to split, Will has a fortune of $350 million that Jada would be entitled to half of under California law." It could be one of the ugliest divorces in showbiz history and drag on longer than Angelina's and Brad's did. Will and Jada have been forced to defend their relationship before, with the actor recently insisting there has never been infidelity. Despite Jada admitting in 2020 that she had an entanglement with 29-year-old singer August Alsina, he told CBS Sunday Morning in March this year, "There's never been infidelity in our marriage. Jada and I talk about everything, and we have never surprised one another with anything ever." The couple's relationship has hit headlines in recent years after Jada opened up about it on her Red Table Talk Facebook Watch series, telling viewers, 4.5 years ago, I started a friendship with August. We actually became really good friends. It all started with him just needing some help, me wanting to help his health, his mental state. From there, as time went on, I got into a different kind of entanglement with August, she explained, later clarifying, it was a relationship, absolutely. Will and Jada also clarified on Red Table Talk, in a joint conversation, that they were separated when the relationship took place. It wasn't until the next day, however, that he apologized to Chris. He issued a written statement, which read, "Violence in all of its forms is poisonous and destructive. My behavior at last night's Academy Awards was unacceptable and inexcusable. Jokes at my expense are a part of the job, but a joke about Jada's medical condition was too much for me to bear and I reacted emotionally. And quote, I would like to publicly apologize to you, Chris. I was out of line and I was wrong. End quote. I am embarrassed and my actions were not indicative of the man I want to be. There is no place for violence in a world of love and kindness. End quote. I would also like to apologize to the Academy, the producers of the show, all the attendees and everyone watching around the world, end quote. He added.